What's up, everybody? Alright, you guys, so there is a case that is developing out of Georgia, and it is the case of 33-year-old Tevin Hood. Now, y'all, this case is kind of perplexed because there are a lot of different stories going around, and the victim is actually deceased, so he can't tell his side. So let's start from the beginning. Tevin Hood is a 33-year-old rapper who goes by T Hood. So Tevin went through a lot of his life. He did interviews talking about how he was homeless, and he talked about how he lost 10 to 15 friends since he's been in this industry. So at some point in time, Tevin starts to date Kelsie Frost, who is the daughter of Kirk Frost, which makes her Rasheeda's stepdaughter. Now, we don't know when they started dating, but they are all over each other's social media pages. They have been in a relationship for a while. So from my understanding, they lived together. This has not been confirmed, but they were at the same house when this incident took place. Now, you guys, on Friday around 7 p.m., police received a phone call about an altercation that took place. When they arrived at the home, they did find a man that had been shot. They tried to render aid, but sadly, he passed away at the hospital. And this man was T Hood. Now, this is where the story gets kind of weird, because from what we know, somebody was detained at their home and taken into custody, but they were later released. Now, Kelsie, which is Frosty K, who is Kirk's daughter, she gets on social media instantly. She posts pictures of her and T Hood, and she confirms that he is the person that lost his life. But the question is, who took T Hood's life? Now, it wouldn't be until T Hood's family took to social media to say, hey, Kelsie set T Hood up and had her brothers come and unalive him. Now look, Kelsie posted multiple posts on her Instagram. They didn't really make a lot of sense, but she basically says that she didn't call her brothers to do anything. Whatever her brothers did, they did it on their own. But T Hood's family, y'all, they are not having it. Now, y'all, let me say this. Everything is alleged. We don't actually know what took place. Tevin is deceased. The other two people that were at the house, they're not talking. And Kelsie is saying a whole bunch of different things at different times. T Hood's family has been posting on social media, and they say that the brother that actually unalived T Hood was Kelsie's younger brother, Ky. Now, Ky is the son of Rasheeda and Kirk. And from what they're saying, Ky was driven away from the crime scene after it happened. Now, there are allegations that Kirk and Rasheeda are actually hiding out their son, and the person who was actually detained at the home was the other brother. Now, y'all, yesterday, Kelsie ends up calling the family and talking to them and telling them, look, I told the police that my brother is the person who unalived Tevin. They took my brother off, they had him in handcuffs, but they later let him go, and I don't know why. Which, y'all, it makes no sense. I don't believe she told police that her brother did this. Now, in my opinion, I think Kelsie is just telling the family what they want to hear. She knows exactly what happened. She knows if she called her brother or not. She was right there when the entire situation unfolded. Listen to what Kelsie said to the family.
More to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They wouldn't. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So yeah, please do it. Like I'm asking the same question.
Now, y'all, let me say this. This case is all over the place. There are allegations that T Hood put his hands on Kelsie and the brothers went over there to basically confront him. But Kelsie has not said that, not one time, not in any of the posts, not in any of the phone calls. She has never said that this man put his hands on her. What she has come forward to say is one of her brothers did unalive this man. Now, in the GoFundMe, it says that he's 7 times in the back. Y'all, trying to prove self-defense is going to be extremely hard. Shot this man 7 times in the back. Not to mention the sister is going around basically saying, look, my brothers did this. So the reason why Kirk and Rasheeda are actually involved, because there are allegations that they took him away from this crime scene, which Gwinnett County Police, they haven't come out to say anything about a suspect, about if they got somebody in custody. Y'all, this happened Friday, and the family has been on social media advocating, trying to get justice for him since. Now, let me say this. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. We're not accusing anyone of anything. But Tevin deserves justice. This man was a father. Now, as more information comes out, I will keep you guys updated. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this case and justice for T Hood.
Coming in, the popular rapper that is Tevin Hood, a rapper from Georgia, better known as T Hood, was actually unalived at his home and later he died. According to TMZ, from the information they've been giving, they confirmed that the Gwinnett County Police actually came out and confirmed to the calls and responded swiftly and quickly to reports of a dispute that had resulted into a shooting in unincorporated Snellville. That was on Friday, and actually investigated into this incident. And of course, more investigations are still being held. They told the reporters that first respondents rendered aid to the scene and transported a man to a local area hospital where he actually ultimately died from injuries. Authorities say one person was detained in connection with this incident and is being interviewed by the police, and cops are looking into the case as a homicide. Though the motive for the shooting and incident is unclear, Tihudi's mom, Yolanda, confirmed that her son was the person shot at, at the residence where he lived. She denies there was a party going on at a time, but Tihud, we've actually lost him. Such a very young man. We've always talked about these issues, that we blacks need to solve our issues amicably than using weapons. Tihud was well known in the southern rap scene, dropping songs like Ready to Go, Big Booty, and Peculator. And he last posted on Instagram about a week ago. The clips you've just seen were of him, on his Instagram, trying to make some videos here and there. And of course, right about now, we are praying for his family, friends, the fans. He was 33 years old, such a very young man. Rest in power, King.